Hi guys, so today I'm going to analyze the technical model of my back squat. Before breaking down the movement to try and improve my execution, I'm going to demonstrate it once and look at how I perform it with a low weight. It should be said that even if we want to use the movement only to create capacity for an athlete that is not a power lifter or a weightlifter, we need to invest time into strength work, as squatting is a skill and it needs attention to be perfected. In this video, I'm going to analyze my high bar back squat, which means that the bar rests on the upper trapezius. Looking at the starting position, I can see I managed to keep the head up and a compact body. I do not tend to flex or extend my spine too much. As I initiate to go down into a squat, on the other hand, I'm probably not sitting back enough and I'm initiating the movement too much with my knees and my weight is moving too much on the forefoot. The good aspects are that as I go down, my knees do not collapse in. In my bottom position, I do not have any mobility or restriction problems to break the parallel with the floor, and I manage to keep a neutral spine. The barbell though is slightly inclined onto my right side. The Ashen phase looks good, triple extension is performed correctly, and I can see again no relevant knee valgus problem nor problems to keep a neutral back. If we look at the line drawn by the barbell, we can see how the Ashen phase does not retrace the Descent phase. This allows us to say that there is a waste of energy in horizontal components that are actually not needed. And the more the V or the I shape drawn by the barbell is wide, the more we are sure that the athlete is creating forces which are useless. And this will decrease performance. The more I add weight, the more the problem becomes visible. When initiating the movement, instead of sitting back, I'm dropping down and I'm shifting my weight from rear foot to forefoot. This should happen in the Ashen phase, not the other way around. The other problem that can be noticed is the lateral shift of the barbell to one side. So the two problems that we need to solve are a more coherent bar trajectory to improve the efficiency of the movement and being more upright. In order to try and tackle this problem, I have done some mobility and stability tests, and I have found not really big differences between hips, ankles or knees. Moreover, I have tried to raise more weight with one leg or the other with some unilateral work like Bulgarian split squats or high split squats, but I found really no differences. So I started to suspect that my problem with the lateral shift was just a problem of proprioception, posture and wrong movement pattern that I keep having since the moment I broke my right heel 1 year ago. So I have started squatting with somebody giving me feedbacks about my positioning, trying to understand what it meant to be upright, with a low weight or with a stick on my back. Another exercise I have used was squatting in front of a mirror in order to get instantaneous visual feedbacks about horizontal bar displacement in the space. To try and improve my trajectory, the sitting back initiation and the shift of the weight towards the rear part of the foot, I've operated many interventions. First of all, as you could see in the other videos, I have opened my stance in order to improve my balance. Secondly, I split the movement into different parts, the upper segment and the lower segment. To work the first bit, I used box squats in order to focus on my starting position and learning how to sit back instead of going forward as I used to do. By doing this, I understood how to assume a better stance. I increased the torso forward lean while staying upright. From that position, the movement feels much better and effortless compared to the old one. To work the second bit, I used bottom half squats, trying to feel the weight moving from my heels to the forefoot in the Ashens and reversing on the way down. All this always thinking about retracing the line of the Descent in my Ashen. So after 2 weeks of everyday work and obsession about my back squat, this is the result. As a conclusion, I would say that a back squat with a poor technique is not going to make us reach our full potential, and it will probably lead to plateaus or at worst injuries.